Another day, some more drama, and y'all know if there's something to yap about, Breezy will be here to do so. Now today, DDG and Halle Bailey actually had a court date, and we're just gonna hop straight into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hop straight into it and talk about this because there's a lot. And when I say a lot, there's a lot to unpack. So right before court, DDG actually filed for an emergency court order to block Halle Bailey from taking their child to Italy. Now, Halle had like a movie shoot or something. She was going to bring Halo to Italy for 2 months. So she filed like her little thing, her restraining order and everything. What was that, about like 3 weeks ago to like a month? She did that. And then she basically used her son, Halo, so she could basically, you know what I'm saying, take him to Italy and basically like just slander DDG's name. Like y'all know about that whole situation, right? Now in this court order, he accuses her of repeated threats of self-harm, attempting to secretly get an abortion while pregnant, taking DDG's weapon without explanation and leaving the house and while she was pregnant, and he found her outside holding it, secretly tracking him with multiple air tags hidden in his cars. Like, this is just absolutely insane. And this is what I'm talking about. I don't understand why, like, with all these situations, people just automatically believe the woman. It's absolutely ridiculous because we've seen so many cases like this. I knew once Halle like filed that whole thing that she was crazy. She's literally crazy because we know DDG. We've seen him basically grow up on the internet, bro. Like, come on. So it says showing up uninvited to a theater and allegedly trying to fight the woman he was with, physically assaulting him during an argument. Like, there's so much stuff. And it's funny how she tried to like accuse DDG of, you know what I'm saying, all this craziness. And it's basically projection. She was doing what she accused him of doing. So yeah, it's a classic case of her projecting. Now, here's the messages. DDG actually released some messages of Halle. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can. Yeah, let's open in a new tab and let's zoom in. All right, here we go. Here we go. We have the message. Now, this is Halle, of course. This is March 21st, 2024. She's just spamming DDG, I guess. It says, "This is proof. You leaving me hanging as a mother. You son stepped up when I needed you. Oh, I guess you don't step up when I needed you to. I'm begging you. I just found out you slept with Lala in Mexico." If you guys know who Lala is, he's been doing a bunch of streams with her lately. He's known her for probably over 5 years now. He used to do a lot of videos with her. So apparently he took Lala to Mexico. She said, "I'm going to off myself tonight. My son will not be around for it. I hate you forever. You can have him and let her be his mom." Like, imagine, like, I don't know how much Lala knows about this, but imagine her seeing these messages. That would be crazy. She's like, "What?" She was talking about me. Like, I don't know. That's crazy. Talking about let Lala be his mom. That's crazy. Then DDG responded, "I can't believe you're acting like this." She said, "You put your penis inside of her in Mexico. Answer the effing phone." And this is a different date. So that was all when DDG was in Mexico, I guess. And then this is, or maybe she was just talking about a certain time where she remembered, you know what I'm saying, DDG was in Mexico with her. And then this is a whole different time. This is in 2022. This is in 2020. Wow, I didn't even know they were like talking then. But 2022, she said, "Answer the effing phone. I'm gonna try one more time. If you don't answer, it's over forever. I'm not playing, Daryl." That's it. He said, "I just want to be left alone, please. I'm calling for help. I have a knife." So that was over 3 years ago at this point. This is the same day. She said, "I'm calling for help." I don't know, but you don't care, don't you, or something? I don't know what she's saying. DDG said, "Have a knife for what?" And this is Mother's Day 2024. She said, "I thought we'd do what we wanted to do today since it's Mother's Day, but if you really want to go, you can. I'll just go home and pack. Hello." He said, "If you don't come back here, I'm going to call the police. I don't want you to do something stupid. I'm giving you 5 minutes. You have a son. I know you took my gun." I don't know what this is. It says message was deleted. That gun has no safety. Put it down. That's nothing to play with. Jesus, man. Then Halle said this. I guess this has nothing to do with the whole weapon, him or her having the weapon. "You had ruined me, all my happiness. You hang up when I'm begging for help. You're the only one I used. You're the only help I used to have. And you're so focused on being famous and having money. When you're done, what? Honestly, this is hard to read. But it says when you're done, when you don't even see what's in front of you. How could you go to Mexico and be with someone else? How could you openly talk ish about me to all your family and all the women you want to sleep with? Oh, you want to ruin me, and you succeeded. Jeez, man. So this is just crazy. This is crazy work, but I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, yeah, Halle, she seemed kind of after after that initial restraining order that she asked for and all those allegations she threw out. I knew she was just insane. Now, here's what we have next. Hold on, we'll leave that to the end. It says DDG claims that court shouldn't allow Halle Bailey to have custody of their son and isn't mentally stable enough to take care of herself. DDG provided examples of alleged conduct he thinks is troubling. It says he alleged Halle once tried to have an abortion behind his back, but says she ultimately changed her mind and decided not to go through with it. And apparently, if DDG left her, she was going to have the abortion. But yeah, and I don't, like, this is just crazy. Like, Halle taking, like, DDG's weapon and trying to, you know what I'm saying, act like she's going to use it on herself and stuff. Like, that is genuinely, like, an unsafe type of, you know what I'm saying, environment for a child. Like, that, I mean, this is just crazy. And it shows that this wasn't just a one-time thing back, like, you know what I'm saying, some years ago or last year. Because she's still, like, you know what I'm saying, throwing out these crazy accusations. It's just ridiculous. Now, this says DDG has now filed his own restraining order against his ex, Halle Bailey, claiming she's the aggressor. Now, this is interesting because everybody, I mean, obviously, getting a restraining order is not hard, but all these Halle fans said, oh, since Halle got a restraining order, DDG must be just this evil person that's uncontrollable. Like, no, it's not hard to get a restraining order. DDG got one against her now. Like, they use this restraining order thing as, oh, she, like, the court would have never gave her a restraining order if DDG wasn't just, you know what I'm saying, beating her senseless and things of that nature, which is just completely untrue. It's so easy to get a restraining order now. And it seems as though he filed for a temporary restraining order. He also asked for full custody and supervised visits. Now, this is a taste of her own medicine, bro. If DDG gets full custody and supervised visits, which honestly, it seems like he might need, like, this woman is absolutely insane. Now, do I think she's gonna hurt her baby? No, I don't believe that. But just how she's acting, bro. I mean, if DDG was acting like this, everybody would be like, yes, like, he should not have full custody at all. If I'm being fair, like, yes, genuinely, DDG should actually have full custody in this situation. And she would go absolutely crazy if he actually gets full custody. I mean, just imagine how she would act and, you know what I'm saying, lash out if that actually happens, bro. She would, yeah. I mean, just look how she was acting before. Now, if she doesn't have Halo, oh my God, that would, like, make her act even more crazy. Now here's a part of the court document where DDG claims Halle Bailey threatened to abort their child, Halo, if they didn't reconcile. You shouldn't use abortion to, you know what I'm saying, like, say, oh, let's get back together. That's just not the right thing to do. I can understand not wanting to be a single mom and things of that nature, but using abortion that's just not it. You shouldn't have had the baby in the first place before getting married. Like, you guys should come to an agreement about being together forever before actually having the baby. Like, you shouldn't have the, like, you know what I'm saying, start having the baby and then, you know what I'm saying, threatening to abort it after you already started. Like, that's ridiculous. Now, here's another part of the court case. It says DDG's mother, Tonya, made a statement providing context and images that DDG sent to court showing that Halle Bailey used to track every single movement made with multiple undercover air tags. Jesus. Undercover. What the hell? So she has the cat air tag. I actually have a cat, and I have like that same thing. That's hilarious. Yeah, and y'all can read this if y'all want. I'll just leave it here. Y'all can pause it and read it because basically it's just, yeah, it's basically DDG's mom explaining that. And I saw this tweet. It says, "You lot were quick to label you lot." Wait, this person must be like British or something. But it says, "You lot were quick to label DDG an abuser without solid proof. Once he dropped his evidence proving Halle is mentally unstable and the aggressor, y'all finding excuses." I mean, I'm not surprised, bro. Like, genuinely, I'm not surprised at all. Now, here's another, here's some proof that DDG, I'm gonna like blur it, but DDG apparently like they got into a little scuffle, or not a scuffle, I don't know. It just says DDG was you know what I'm saying, basically assaulted, and I guess Halle cut DDG with a knife, and it's on his thumb. I mean, it's like a pretty, it looks like a little gash on his thumb. You know what I'm saying? Pretty bad. And yeah, he's claiming that's coming from DDG, and there's text messages of Halle saying I have a knife, and you know what I'm saying, threatening herself or maybe DDG with this knife, which, you know what I'm saying, which is just, it's just crazy. And there's gonna be a lot more to this, but I've seen a lot of tweets where Halle fans are like, I don't care what, you know what I'm saying, Halle is done, I'm still gonna stick beside her. Like, I'm still on team, it's still team Halle, which is just crazy, man. Like, it's a sad situation. This has been going on, like, not just DDG's case, but cases like this of fathers trying to, you know what I'm saying, like, have custody, like, even like 50-50 custody of their children. It's been going on for decades, man. When I say decades, I mean probably for the past, like, you know what I'm saying, 50 years. Fathers have had trouble trying to get in their kids' life. So this is nothing new, but it's just crazy that, like, the internet falls for the same exact thing every single time. Like, bro, do y'all not realize that a lot of these women just straight up lie? It's so easy for people to be on the woman's side just because they're a woman, and, you know what I'm saying, it's very easy for a woman to play victim. Even if we know, like, we don't know everything about DDG, but we know how he is, and we know how he's been in probably, like, you know what I'm saying, at least 7-8 different relationships online. Been seen with over 100 girls online on his own YouTube channel, and we know he's not some type of woman beater and things of that such, yet people still believed it. So it's just another case, you know what I'm saying, where you can't always believe something without solid evidence. So we're gonna see how this, you know what I'm saying, court case goes. I'll keep y'all updated. Y'all know Breezy stay yapping, you feel me? But I'll catch y'all in the next video. Make sure you drop a like and let me know what story you want me to react to next. We out.